Here at Indepreneur, we teach music marketing to independent musicians, and we also run a music marketing agency for primarily independent creators. So we represent famous rappers, famous country singers, all the way down to relatively independent or not as well-known artists, all the way to YouTube creators. And in order to inform the strategies that we teach and use at the agency level, we have always maintained a portfolio of testing grounds artists. My first testing grounds artist was Nino Bless, who I tried out a lot of the early strategies here at Indepreneur on. I also worked with Palmer Reed, I worked with my buddy Dukes, and a host of other artists that I ran one-off campaigns with. The Testing Grounds program has always been useful. Our agency specialists are encouraged to have testing grounds artists and to be constantly testing new strategies at the front lines. But I'm a musician too, and I've been in this massive 3-4 year transitional period trying to find my sound again, because I'm really not happy with the music that I made as a kid all the way leading up through college. I have a different musical style now. I've found another way to employ my creativity. I've changed my songwriting, and as a result, my overall sound had to change, and that took finding the right producers, the right collaborators in order to achieve that sound. But now I finally have my own music, and not only that, I have the ability to create videos, create the music, and market the music all from this one workstation right here. And so I'm telling you all this because it's high time that I started using myself as my sole and primary testing grounds artist. So for our brand new updated version of the FanFinder training, all of the tests I did with the new Facebook platform, all of the new augmentations to the FanFinder method of using Facebook ads to find new fans, all that was tested out on my stuff, and it was super exciting, and it was great to finally be in the driver's seat for one of these campaigns from an artistic standpoint. And now it's time for me to continue that, and I'm going to be carrying it forward and doing a lot of testing with my own music. So far, I've tested out FanFinder campaign workflows on my own song, a live performance by me and one of my first testing grounds artists, Dukes, and that went really great. And now I'm just in testing season, so I'm gonna cue this up real quick so I can show you. So right now, what we're looking at is my dashboard for my ad account. So I'm running tons of ad tests on my own music. Here we've got some campaigns I ran to update our FanFinder training. So I ran a FanFinder ad on this live performance video, and it did very, very well. These last tests that I've run, you'll see this TIG, TFB, BAIG, BAFB, and VV. These are all different campaign types I've ran to test out how different objectives play on different platforms in Facebook ads. Now, you might be watching this video and you'd be completely green on anything I'm saying about Facebook ads, and I do apologize if that's the case, but what I'm gonna be showing you is largely in this platform. I'm gonna do my best to explain what's going on. So I've got a brand new music video that I've been working on for very long. I'm gonna show a clip of it right here. Oh, Father, I'm going down. I recorded that song and that footage in 2017, late 2017, and it's been up until now that I've had like the video editing prowess and the other ancillary footage to create a music video with that. But the song's been done for almost 2 years, and I'm finally releasing it. Right now I'm recording this on Thursday. Tomorrow on Friday it comes out along with this video, and I'm gonna be launching tons of tests. So what I've done here is I originally was creating a video views campaign, FanFinder campaign, to show new audiences the video for this song. But I need to test out a few things to make sure that I end up at the most optimal campaign. So I'm using a broad audience. So the audience is fixed. Every one of these tests has the same audience, and it's really big, so as to isolate variables. I don't want too many variables playing around with how I might get results for these different objectives. So that VV campaign, that is Facebook optimizing itself to get me me more video views at a lower cost. And the test I ran on it was what headline to use, what the post text should be above the video. I had 5 different variants, so if I click in here, you'll see these 5 different ad sets, which all host 5 different ad variations, and this sunny afternoon headline won. It won, and you can see this gold like star here to show that it won in the test. So I know for video views campaigns on Facebook, that's my headline. Now the next thing that I'm queuing up to test, which is this green campaign here, is to test whether or not I should have this prolonged intro. I'm trying out with the full video, the full intro, and then a version where I cut that graveyard title sequence intro and go right to the music playing, and then another where I cut the intro music and sample and just go right to the singing. And I'm gonna see which one plays best with this sunny afternoon headline that won out. Now, I've been trying to figure out a way to run a full video on Instagram, and I tried a bunch of different things this time. First, I created a vertical version of the video, so it's turned sideways, and then I put like a note at the beginning of the video to turn your phone sideways. I uploaded it to Instagram TV on a fake account that I just made, and then I created a post on Instagram that previews that IGTV video. And if they click on it, it'll take them to IGTV where they can watch the full video. Then I figured I could just run a video views campaign on that Instagram post, use that existing post as the ad in my campaign, and I should be able to get people to the full video on IGTV. Alas, Facebook would not allow me to target that post in an ad campaign because they're not trying to let you do that. They're not trying to let you advertise to a video on IGTV. They want to keep it to 1-minute videos in the ads. So that was out, right? The next thing I did was I created 4 1-minute snippets of the video. So the whole video is laid out in 1-minute segments. And then I uploaded that as a carousel on Instagram so that you could swipe left and get to the next portion of the video. Then I tried to queue that up in an ad campaign, and that didn't work, so I had to go back to square one. I then tried to create a video views campaign with a carousel ad format so I could put all those videos back to back in the campaign. But alas, Facebook does not allow a carousel ad format with multiple videos for the video views objective. So Facebook will not optimize to get me more video views if it's a carousel. I have to use the brand awareness objective, which is trying to get people to remember the ad when they see it. Brand awareness just gets more people to recognize you when they see you on the platform. It doesn't optimize for video views. It doesn't optimize for clicks. Furthermore, when running the brand awareness ad objective, in order to get this carousel format on Instagram so I can put the whole video on it, I have to put a link on it. I have to have some call to action that gets people to click over to somewhere else. The problem with that is that links kill these campaigns. Links make it very difficult to get video views. And since I'm not optimizing for clicks, I'm very unlikely to get a great amount of clicks either. So I wanted to test it out. I created a brand awareness campaign. I had the click go to Spotify, and the call to action was pre-save on Spotify. And then I did the same thing for Facebook. I ran a Facebook campaign that was brand awareness with the full video and clicks. Then I created a traffic objective, which is optimizing for clicks. It wants people to click for both of those ads. So I had the full video going on Facebook, optimizing for clicks, and the video split up into 4 separate chunks on Instagram, optimizing for clicks, and the same thing optimizing for brand awareness. Very early on in this test, I cut those brand awareness campaigns because, and I mean, it's always good to validate with test data, but I pretty much knew that since brand awareness is optimizing for brand recall, I wasn't getting very cheap clicks compared to the traffic campaign, and I wasn't getting very good video views compared to the video view campaign. So as it stands, there's just no good way to get people to watch a full video on Instagram as it stands, and I've proven that with my testing. But with the traffic campaign, I was able to get a fair amount of clicks on Facebook. On Instagram, it was very difficult to get cheap clicks from the Instagram newsfeed as a placement. The place to get Instagram clicks right now is actually with stories. So here's what I'm doing to test that. I've created these variants of my video, which are just 15-second swipe up ads for the video. I'm gonna run them as 3 individual ads, and I'm also gonna run them in a carousel of 3 of them and see which one generates the most swipes up to Spotify. I'm also going to be creating a fake Spotify bridge page that I'm going to also test out. Basically, when people swipe up, it'll take them to a website that looks like it might be generated by Spotify, but it's actually my website, and they can click a button to go to my artist profile. But while they're there, I can pixel them so that I know that they completed that action, that they did click, and I can create a custom audience of those people who did swipe up. Then I can create a lookalike audience of that custom audience so that instead of targeting just random people based on their interests, I can target them based on how much they are like the people who have already committed to the action I want them to take. So it's gonna find me the people who are most likely to swipe up compared to those who already have. My goal is to create a lot of saves on Spotify so that I can potentially get some algorithmic playlisting action, which may lead into editorial playlisting action. But ultimately, these are just tests. My main goal is to create a retargetable audience of those who dig my music, which is what the Fan Finder is doing, so that I can later bring them down the relationship pathway. This is a lot of testing going on, and I'm gonna be sharing all the results with you guys here on this channel, but I just figured I should come here and explain that yes, I am now a Testing Grounds artist. In fact, Dukes is the only other Testing Grounds artist I have now. And I'm really trying to go hard at using my own music as a case study, because I feel like that's what probably helps people who are on the fence about using this method the most, is to see that I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I couldn't be more excited to be doing this on my own music. I'm excited to finally be putting out music again, and I'm excited to share all of it with you guys. So trust and believe that more videos are coming with more test information and successful test results. With that said, I've been Circa for Full Stack Creative. If you'd like to follow along in this journey, if you'd like to know the results of all my tests, know what works best across all these different options for marketing your own music with ads, then just like this video and subscribe and click the bell to get notifications, and you won't miss a damn thing. I'll probably have tons of test results to show you guys next week, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.